Coming up on News in Depth, government and stakeholders exploring solutions for ailing sugar industry, 5 dead in Florida airport shooting, and public health PS and other senior officials fingered in wrongdoing in procurement practices. News in Depth begins now. With tonight's edition of News in Depth, I'm Eva Wharton. Thanks for joining us. First up, sugar is not sweet at the moment, but government hopes to explore all avenues to ensure the survival of the ailing industry.
The government has not made a decision on the ailing sugar industry as yet. This was disclosed by Minister of State Joseph Harmon. The minister was speaking at his post-cabinet press briefing at the Ministry of the Presidency this morning. Harmon said that the sugar unions, GAU, NASI, and the opposition PPP are all in receipt of proposals on the way forward for the ailing sugar industry. He said before any decision is made, careful analysis of the recommendations have to be done by all of the stakeholders.
And we expect that through these negotiations, these consultations, we will arrive at a decision that is in the best interest of not only the financial interests, but the economic, the cultural, the religious, the social circumstances which affect the workers in the industry, the families, the fact that the sugar industry historically is a very old industry, has been here from over a century now. And all of these are factors which could not be taken very lightly in arriving at a decision on Gaisuco.
Gaisuco has been in huge financial difficulties, and for years the government has pumped billions into the industry to ensure its sustenance. The decline in sugar started when the European Union instituted a 36% price cut on sugar. It was then the PP administration moved to construct the Skeldon Sugar Factory, which was aimed at making the production of sugar less costly. But Skeldon failed to live up to those expectations.
More news on the other side of this break.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, man, I ain't gonna get locked up teeth in them big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And then got my favorite color, pink. Let me go on.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Passback.
I sell swaggerific. Spaniard me like staggerific. I Spaniard. When the star give me a hand on the whole place. Turn up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stack up. Turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stack up. Turn up, turn up, turn on up, turn up. Stag in me hands now. Hand up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stack up. Hand on, hand up, hand on, stack up. Hand up, hand up, stack up, stack up. Tell them no. I don't business if you're not on time. You must always have stag in the line. Well, everybody have a stag in the hand. Where's mine? Staggerman's beer.
The MB-Pad Group of Companies introduces Beeson Windows and Doors with a full line of aluminum and UPVC products. Beeson's has over 40 designs of doors and windows and can also build custom designs to your specifications. Our products are backed by a 10-year warranty. We strive for customer satisfaction with over 40 years experience in the business.
Come into our factory at New Records Industrial Site or visit our showroom at the P-Pads building on Regent Street or dial 622-4197.
Welcome back. 5 dead and several injured in an airport shooting at Fort Lauderdale in the United States. At least 5 persons were killed in what appeared to be an act of terror at the Fort Lauderdale airport on Friday, January 6th. 8 persons were also injured in that ordeal. The Associated Press is reporting that a lone gunman opened fire in the baggage claim at the Fort Lauderdale airport, killing 5 persons and wounding 8 before he was taken into custody. Authorities gave no details on a possible motive for the shooting inside Terminal 2, which serves Delta Airlines and Air Canada. These are some of the images posted on social media as the investigation commenced into the shooting. The Associated Press is also reporting that after the shooting rampage, the gunman threw down his weapon and lay spread eagle on the ground until he was taken into custody. Florida is home to many Guyanese and Caribbean nationals. The shooting comes just days before President-elect Donald Trump is expected to take office. Ministry of Public Health Permanent Secretary along with several other senior officials have been fingered in wrongdoing after the completion of a Commission of Inquiry report into corrupt practices of procurement. The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Public Health and other senior officials could face the music following the Commission of Inquiry conducted by government into the procurement of pharmaceuticals. A leaked copy of the Commission of Inquiry report recommended that Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Public Health, Trevor Thomas, be removed from the ministry due to his inability to effectively carry out the mandate of the ministry. According to the report, P.S. Thomas was willfully evasive and deceptive in his testimony when questioned by the Board of Inquiry. The report also recommended a series of disciplinary action against a number of other senior employees of the Procurement Division. It was also recommended that a supplier be banned because he used to his advantage insider information to bid for contracts before going to tender. Today, Minister of State and Government's chief spokesman, Joseph Harmon, says the issue will likely be discussed at Cabinet next Tuesday. The Minister of State also gave the assurance that government will take action based on the report.
And I want to assure you that, in fact, government will take action on some of these things, but it is a matter which has to be, first of all, decided at the cabinet, deliberated at the cabinet, and then decisions are made.
Crime stats are down in Berbice. Unfortunately, the murder rate remains high. Commander of B Division Ian Amsterdam is reporting an 18% reduction in serious crimes in Berbice, but a hike in murder figures. The commander was speaking at a press conference on Thursday.
Overall, we are having a 18% decrease. I think the country overall, we are having a 16% decrease, and that is because in every division would have contributed to that figure. So in Berbice, we have an 18% decrease in serious crimes. We do, however, have, and that was the part for us last year, the murders. We have a 14% increase in murders. However, when we look at our clear-up rate, we would have had, for 2016, we have a 53% clear-up rate as it relates to murder.
But with help from the Major Crimes Unit in Georgetown, the police in the ancient county were able to solve most of their murder cases. Two high-profile cases that come to mind are that of the number 70 village carpenter Fayaz Narayanat and the 3 murdered fishermen.
With this team policing arrangement, we're going to be in the community and we're going to be gathering and recording information as it relates to different things that may exist in communities.
That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Have a wonderful weekend. See you back here next week.